Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a place to take a picture anywhere else that would be perfect. I wish I knew where it was taken from exactly. I'm assuming it's from, like, the area with the 5 yards or somewhere around there. So, if what I'm assuming is correct, that means that she was there next to the hole where, just the empty hole, which means she'd have to be there before him, but I'm assuming that she arrived after him, so this is getting a little weird. So, as you can see, Terry Falls and had both the oh, had both. Okay, let me just retry that. So, as you can see, Terry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity, and I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? This judge is weird. I don't like him. Just weird. Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty. Not again. That's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean, It's kind of childish in an annoying way. Like, the judge we usually have with the white beard, he's like childish in like the funny way. This judge is childish in the really annoying way. Events on Dusky Bridge, okay. What exactly do I feel weird about here? Okay. Let's look through everything we have. Maybe I'm overthinking this. So, that's one possibility. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it was taken from a different direction. That may make sense. That makes sense too, okay? So, possibly. Okay. Is there anything that would contradict this? So she doesn't have the scarf. Everything's clean. She doesn't have any dust on her or anything. It's raining outside. Let me read through this. Let me read through what he says first. Okay. Actually, there's an eyewitness who incident took place there. This photo was taken accidentally. Was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows her wearing a scarf, sir. Actually, you know what? Before we do too much. Okay, first of all, why was the eyewitness there at a broken bridge? Who is this eyewitness? She's a college student. Oh, that is. Yeah, okay, so that would be Dahlia. Then Dahlia is Phoenix's quote-unquote ex-girlfriend. Well, technically now she would... No, she's not his girlfriend yet, but still the person that was kind of his girlfriend for a bit. A female college student? That's right. Meaning she's female and college student, ma'am. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her. Suspicious. Maybe so, but as the attorney for the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her. For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statement, that is all. What is that supposed to mean? The prosecution has other, more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student. A female college student, eh? It means she's female, and college students, sir. If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why. Please tell us about the more decisive evidence in question. I don't think I have it right now. Oh dear. The photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows. I don't know about this yet. It's doing that weird thing again. I don't. Is it the map? Okay, you know what? Let me press on other things. I don't know about this yet. It's drizzling that day and for wait. But was taken by the witness. It shows her wearing the scarf, sir. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, let's press on this. I don't think I pressed on this yet. The victim is wearing a scarf in the photo, alright. So, about the witness who took this photo. What was this person doing all the way in the mountains? Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask the first question. The second question I want to ask, why was it accidental? She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently. There are many unusual type of flora on that mountain, Miss Faye. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there. Spirits? Now that you mention it, this photo. This cloudy fog-like thing. Is it a ghost? I don't believe it. No, Your Honor, no. I don't think it's a ghost. Drizzling that day. It's a little hard to see what's going on. Okay. Drizzling, huh? That's right. There was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. Yeah, just a light rain. But not as dreary as the mood that's in the courtroom right now. Haha. Looks like a cold front just moved in. In any case, moving swiftly onward. The point is that the area was quite damp, and there was even some fog. I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. So, really everything was damp. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Okay, shoved her down from behind. Oh, I really wish I knew what angle this was taken from. If it's the one I'm assuming, it'd be weird to have her back towards somebody. And what else? Okay, so she was shoved down, and it was wet all over and dirty, just like her scarf was. So then why was she completely clean here? Like, not even a not even a little bit of dirt on her. She was pushed down from behind, which means she would have fallen over on her front, so she would have been a little ruffled up. Let me press on this. Is that part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach. I remember that happening once myself. It was real brutal. Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed, or were you the one getting pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales of the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian. Oh, it is Canadian, Judge. Ha. Save your nasty look for the right person. Huh? Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself. Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. Court record, huh? He's hinting at that one. Okay, the scarf fell off. Yeah, that's obvious. I'm not... Maybe I'll go with the her being clean. I'm kind of stuck between that and I don't have enough, like... I don't know. I don't know about, like, the whole positioning thing. Maybe I'm just being really weird about that. And maybe I'm overthinking that, more appropriately said. I could possibly be overthinking that. Okay, anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down. Okay, you know what? I think I'll go with, not that one. The crime photo, because she was completely clean, but she would have gotten a little ruffled up, a little dirty from being pushed down. So, I'm thinking this. Thinking about presenting this here, so, you know what, let's go for it. So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too. Just a generally soggy atmosphere. The hair flip. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. But this is a photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk. Considering the conditions at the same time at the scene of the crime, something isn't right. Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right. What's not right about this photo in the trunk? Wait. Oh, thank you. I tried to read this correctly. What is it about the photo of the trunk that doesn't fit with the conditions of the day? Well, it's her coat. Right there. Naturally, the answer is right here. The victim's coat. As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it. That's exactly what's strange. Remember the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy, dusky bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have at least been covered in mud, or just really soaked. That's exactly right. The other day I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled. That is not a gorgeous beard, it's a bad color for a beard. I do admit the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If your honor had fallen in the shower instead of a muddy street, his glorious hockey beard, pride of the league... What? His glorious hockey beard, pride of the legal league, would be wet, but not muddy. Fortunately, I've yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken. Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? The surface of the bridge. Huh. Well, possibly the scarf? Ha. A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this. Neither would a real woman. Of course I can. Here's the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy. Well, the only thing I really have is the scarf. I'm thinking the scarf. That's the only thing I have. The evidence is the scarf. Ah. It should be obvious. The scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy. It means the bridge was obviously covered in mud. Ugh, no. I can't be outwitted by a novice bimbo. Hey, same to you, buddy. Oh, okay, Gumshoe's trench coat. Miss Faye's assertion makes perfect sense to me. I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we? Alright. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here. Ha. You're doing pretty good for a little kitten. Mr. Armando. No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence is one of those three. What you said just now, I'm not sure I like that. That wasn't me, Your Honor. That was the coffee aficionado over there. He said that. This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into the court. But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. Yes. The false evidence in the case is the... Let me think about this. Wait, what are the options? The photo, the body in the trunk, or the witness's testimony. I think the body in the trunk was real. So that leads me to believe that the photo is real. I think it's the witness's testimony. Personally. Well... Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this for a minute. So what is this testimony? It would make sense. Because then he's just got it wrong. Or he's saying it wrong, or something's wrong with his testimony. The photo, if the photo was wrong, if the photo was false, that means that it would have to be set up. Which would require... Wait, where was it? Which would require this to be set up. That seems very unlikely. And I don't think they would use a replacement here. That seems way too random here. Then again, I don't really know. Maybe it is another photo setup thing. But we just dealt with that last case. And, this is the crime photo. I doubt this is a fake. They probably identified her easily. So it would have to be the testimony. I'm settled on that. It's the testimony. It's no Bremer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, that's exactly what the witness told us. That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. That's true. Ha. It's not just true. It's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time. Very well, please bring forth your witness at this time. What Mr. Edgeworth just said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? So is this who I think it is? I saw the name Dahlia, woman that took the pictures. Now, let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here. Witness, what is your name and occupation? Oh, it is her. Oh. Yeah, yeah, that is her. It's been a little bit, but I remember her. It's been quite a while, actually, for me, but yeah, I remember her. Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh. When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double, and a dozen donut holes. Oh dear. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Hey, not so fast. That's inappropriate, Mr. Judge. Very inappropriate. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are, indeed a true gentleman. Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man. If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me. Sir? Yes, my dear. This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Yeah, I'm not buying this at all. Not at all. It's no trouble at all. Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Melissa Foster. That's not true. I thought it was... Wait, I thought her name was Dahlia, yeah. On the note.